incredible the bounce back that we made overnight.
Yeah.
One day to the next.
Yeah, not quite as chilly as compared to yesterday morning, and much higher temperatures ahead, back to above normal temperatures, and even more. Some record high temperatures are possible ahead leading up into Memorial Day weekend, especially along the valley floors of New Mexico. We're talking about temperatures in the triple digits as soon as Friday, and also very hot as well on Saturday. Today and tomorrow, temperatures mostly in the upper 70s, 80s, and 90s along the valley floors and the lower elevations of the Land of Enchantment. So hotter and hotter ahead. I think Friday will be one of the hotter days and still pretty hot on Saturday. Even in Albuquerque, you may be potentially reaching the 90s for the first time this season. If not tomorrow, certainly on Friday. Currently, we're sitting at 51 at the Sunport. We'll drop a few more degrees before we warm up. 43 in Santa Fe, 31 below freezing in Grants, just above freezing as of right now in Gallup, 33. You broke a daily record low temperature yesterday at 20 degrees, but only up and up from here on afterwards. 31 in Alamosa, 46 Raton, 51 in Clayton. We're sitting at 58 in Carlsbad, as well as 58 to our friends in Las Cruces. Across the metro, mostly in the 40s and 50s, except Moriarty at 35. A much warmer start right now in Sandia Park and Tijeras, 47. 50 in Rio Rancho, 49, Bernalillo, 53 in the west side, and a little bit chilly there in Los Lunas, 38. So either way, a warmer start across the metro and across the Land of Enchantment. Still very clear skies, though, out there. Our current air temperature at the Sunport, as I mentioned, 51 degrees, a south-southeasterly wind at 5 miles per hour, and a much lower humidity value of 22%. But do expect it to get just a tad cooler, just a tad more humid this morning. But a ridge of high pressure steering, not much in terms of any clouds. Those clouds way off to our north, steering to the east in Colorado, and we'll be dealing with that sinking air mass, allowing for still some chilly morning temperatures ahead. Much hotter afternoon temperatures with ample sunshine, maybe a sprinkler or two in the northeast highlands and the far northern mountains of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. Very sunny, back to slightly above normal temperatures today, sunny at 84 in Albuquerque. From chilly to warmer weather throughout the morning and into the afternoon, and 90s returning in southeastern Mexico all the way through Deming, Albuquerque, towards Santa Rosa and Tucumcari, even toward Gallup and Grants, temperatures in the 80s. So starting off below freezing in Gallup, once again, at least another 50-degree temperature jump. So from jacket weather to t-shirt weather, and 70s for the most part in the Northern Valley floors, upper 60s in some of the higher elevations, including Red River for today. That high pressure right now, mostly way off to our southwest, but again, steering some clouds in far northern New Mexico and Colorado for the next couple of days, but elsewhere will be very sunny and dry and even hotter for tomorrow. I do suspect we may get close to 90 tomorrow in Albuquerque. 70s in the northeast highlands, a little bit more humid though compared to today in places like Raton and Clayton. 90s in Carlsbad and high 90s in Deming. And as that high pressure really approaches southern New Mexico on Friday, it'll be hotter. Again, the hottest for the next several days, but at the cost of low humidity and slightly stronger winds, 25 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts. There will be that elevates a critical fire threat, especially along the east slopes of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains and the Sacramento Mountains. But as that air sinks and accelerates down the east slopes of eastern New Mexico, we'll see even hotter weather near 100 on Friday in Carlsbad and very warm in Deming. 70s and 80s and lower 90s elsewhere across the Land of Enchantment. But as we head through Memorial Day and afterwards, a little bit more of a cooler weather pattern in eastern New Mexico with a higher chance for much needed rainfall and a little bit of a higher chance of rainfall in the Four Corners. So Durango, Farmington, hotter and drier in the short term, slightly higher chances for clouds and slightly lower temperatures by next week, including Pagosa Springs, Farmington, Gallup, and Grants. Chilly starts and hotter afternoon temperatures ahead. So from jacket weather to t-shirt weather, and yeah, 90s and near triple-digit heat. Las Cruces, Alamogordo as we head closer to Memorial Day weekend. High 70s and 80s in Camado into Silver City for today. Fort Sumner, Carrizoso, and Hobbs, 80s and 90s for the most part, but triple-digit heat more likely on Friday and Saturday. Now, in places like Tucumcari tomorrow, we are going to be seeing stronger westerly winds in the short term, and then more of an easterly wind switch, bringing in more moisture from the Enchanted Circle to Espanola. Higher temperatures today, more snow melt in the higher mountain peaks. Moriarty, Cedar Crest, Sandia Park, to from Rio Rancho, Belen, and Albuquerque. Temperatures mostly reaching today in the high 70s and 80s. 90s start to pop up tomorrow and Friday. Saturday into Memorial Day, more clouds, slightly lower temperatures. I do think will be mostly dry, but some hope along the horizon for rainfall.
Ooh, I like that hope on the horizon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can see it and we can almost feel it at this point.
Yeah, with the warmth and the humidity, I'll start to feel a little bit more like monsoon season. So something we'll keep an eye on.
Let's put off monsoon season just a
Just a
little
month or
bit.
so,
Let's
yeah.
enjoy the blue skies for once without any cold or wind.
Right, yeah, I'll take that in the
Take
short
a
term.
window, yeah. All right, thanks a lot, Ryan.